What are you working at a porn theater now?
No, it's just everybody in the office. Everybody in the office, like
I thought you had
basically,
a paint job. I thought you were like basically like Zach Galligan in
Well, here's the
Gremlins.
thing: when there's no clients in the office, and they basically, we bankers can swear up a storm. So basically, for quite a few things. So yeah. So
What are you guys in there hitting the sauce?
no, well, no, not yet. I mean,
Well, the holidays are coming up.
they
I imagine.
are, they are. Yeah. I mean, it's like I mean, I mean, so although I think the rule, I think I forgot what the rule is or something like this. I think you can technically start drinking after noon. Um, but
Wait, wait. What what job lets you drink after noon? I work at home and I'm not allowed to drink after noon. What kind of rule is that?
Nicely, if we can start at 3, that'd be
Alex,
great.
yeah,
If you preferred.
Alex's job has a bar.
They do. It's very. It can, if you imagine like a millennial like workplace setup and all that,
hmm
where it's got like the bar and everything. Yeah, it's like that. But
right.
I've never really seen anyone actually go for drinks and everything like that. So like you could. I don't think anyone would stop you, but like
Well, obviously, I mean, work from home. How are they
Particularly
going
rough
to?
day with technology.
yes, with
hmm
technology.
Your offices do also have their bathrooms also have shower units in them.
Right.
Yeah, that place is
Flash shower.
that place is set up for some hustle.
Damn.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have to see that.
I would be offended if like I worked at a place and they had showers in the bathroom. I'd be like, how long do you expect me to be here?
They were ready. Some people,
I mean,
some
Alex,
people were committed. Are committed there. Like
Alex has had to do stuff at like midnight.
I've had to
1
do
in the
stuff
morning.
pretty late. Mostly for like running like an update though. That's mostly just up checking if something is working. Go back to bed. Oh well, unless I'm doing on-call stuff, which unfortunately can happen.
Anytime.
You know,
Anytime
yeah,
an executive is up late and bored and decides they need to log on, but they can't remember their password, so they need to wait. So they need to wake you up.
It's actually
hmm
army, so it's usually an army officer.
it's
Hey.
someone who
Somewhere else.
it's someone who says, "Hey, this thing that's been not working for the past 6 months isn't working. Can you give me a hand with that?" And they're calling from like Hawaii.
Yeah, in the middle of
So
the
like,
night. So it's like earlier for you, but it's like or it's way later for you. Yeah.
thankfully, yes, thankfully there's a schedule for like I'm only doing on call like once every like 3 months or so. So thankfully it's not terrible, but goodness.
I used to do back when I used to do tech support in the 2000s. That was I had to do that. We had a rotation, and I had to be on call like ever so often for like a week for like 24 hours a day. And it was always board executives trying to log in from home on the weekend at
hmm
midnight or 1 a.m. Well, I can't get into the system. Oh well, yeah, it's business critical here at Sunday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning. Let me just
Right.
get up out of bed and go handle that. It was always user error.
That's usually that.
Yeah.
Usually
All right.
that or restart something. So
Yeah.
that's what I would usually
Oh.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a couple of those calls, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes
The
it
old
does. Sometimes it's like, oh well, let me restart that, and then just log into the machine, sudo systemctl restart, yada yada, docker.daemon, boom, load it up, done. Hey, is it working? Yep, cool. All right, bye. That's it, done.
Since we are streaming now, let's go ahead.
hmm
Let's go ahead and focus. Let's try to refocus back on the game.
Yep.
It is
Are you
Rick's.
saying people aren't here to hear us complain about various work-related issues and topics?
They are not. They're here to see us. Well, I was about to say figure out intricate puzzles, but I rarely do that, y'all.
It's a bit of a stretch.
hmm
They're here
It's a
to
bit beyond
see.
our skill level, I think.
They're here to see y'all pound on monsters. All right. So yeah, Rick, it's his turn to give us a recap of what happened last week. So Rick, take it away.
Thank you, George. You shouldn't have. Last week, we were all here. That was fun. So our party had entered the ruins, the lair of Noroko. I believe in Deramos. We're looking at the ruins here. as we entered properly into these sort of cave complex, they had a nice little row of statues set up, but that's not interesting. What was interesting was they had a treasure chest. So, in the interest of not just greed, but moving the plot forward, because obviously we have to deal with this before we can move on to the other stuff. Morgan opened the chest. Statues sprang to life and were met with a barrage of spells and attacks. We managed to, I think, without too much difficulty, take them down. We did burn some resources, but I think for the most part, we came out of that fight pretty much feeling good. We looked around a little bit. There was another chest, 2 in one day, filled with more money and treasure. So we're feeling good. Our luck is seems to have not run out thus far. Taking the lucky feat, always good. It feels like a cop out, but you know what? It's just really good. So I
Brynjar,
think we.
it just occurred to me we didn't finish leveling up your character.
Oh
Bryn-
yeah.
We'll try to do that this week then.
Okay, sounds good.
Hopefully we do. Unlikely we're going to level up again, so it won't be an issue. We did take a
Mhm.
short rest, and I think after that we were ready to rumble again. We heard dripping water in the distance, and I think that was where we ended up the end of last week.
Yes, you were headed up to investigate the source of the dripping water. You are right here.
Hey, that's us.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do individually or as a group before we continue on?
Well, we've taken a short rest, I believe. So we did that.
I'm going to
So
swap my proficiency in acrobatics for athletics, using my ghost knowledge ability. Let me Whispers of the Dead. So it lets me switch one proficiency.
ooh,
So I'll do that
interesting.
during a short or long rest.
Right, and then I'd say we should go on and see where that water sound is coming from. So
We already checked this, right? That
We did.
yes, we did.
Okay, good. Yes, let's go take a look.
All right. Brynjar plunges on ahead.
I'll
Yep.
stick with him.
Is there anything off this way?
So off that way, you see more tracks, and you see just kind of impenetrable darkness right now. But you do see that the tracks kind of go down into the chamber, further down the chamber.
That's probably the minecart sequence over there.
Right. Is this where we heard the water, or was the water?
The
water is
water
coming
was
from-
coming from north of you, this way.
All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and venture on.
Maybe there's someone who's been peeing here for like an hour. They really had to go.
Anything up this way?
So as you look up that way, it looks like some steps leading up, but it looks like it leads up into like a little vacant alcove. You don't actually see anything of note up there.
This is where
Oh.
the miners were drinking when they should have been working.
So,
Fair.
Brynjar, as you step this way around that corner, you do see that there's another alcove off to the right, and you see what is clearly a large chest over here.
That's right. Okay.
Wormkiller Dave, you see the same thing.
Yes, and Wormkiller Dave, he sees that and he looks at the body of. He probably can see the body of water. I'm sure this big pool.
Yes, you both can. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Would Wormkiller Dave be savvy enough to kind of start? Well, he's going to go ahead and he's getting his bow at the ready here because he's thinking, okay, if that's where the source of, if that's where the dripping thing's coming from, and he sees that, and he's like, he's going to stand guard right here, and so in case something comes out of that thing, because he's also sees this, so it's like, because usually big pools of water in caves, basically be, usually kind of being usually means there's something in there.
It's
So he's
it's
gonna
sus
stand
to
by.
you. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
It's sus to
because
you.
he's been
Okay.
because as a dwarf, he's lived, of course, he's lived in mountains and caves and everything like this, and so he would know that whenever there's underground pools of water, there's usually something in them. Um, or
Old
or
dwarf wisdom.
yes, as they. It's been a while since he's been underground, but he's like
Pool of water.
he's
This is
keeping
how
an
my
eye on it.
grandfather bought it.
Yep. Hmm. He's keeping an eye.
Bernier's
So
gonna
he's
go ahead.
keeping an eye on that thing. He's like, oh, it's like there's like you're just giving it the old stink eye on that pool of water there. It's like,
Bernier's gonna go poke it with a stick.
All right, poke what? The chest or the water?
The water.
And where are you getting a stick? Did you just happen to have one on you when you came into the cave?
he's got
or
his
something like-
halberd. He's just gonna just poke the end of that in there and just do that.
Right. He'll kick like a stone or something into the water.
All right. So you kick off a rock into the water, and nothing happens.
Where's this water coming from? We're not that far underground.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of look and see. I'm guessing it's dripping from like the ceiling of the cave or something.
Yeah, it's just generally slick and humid and moist in here. Like there's moss growing on the rocks and things like that.
Gotcha. Can I see the like? Is it like murky water? Or...
It's not murky, but there's not enough light in here that you can see down into it. Now, Morgan,
That's me.
give me a history check.
Am I good at these? I don't even remember. Let's find out.
I
Oh,
don't
am.
care. Give me a history check.
Yeah.
All right. So even as you asked the question, well, where's all this water coming from? You recall that you were told by, I believe, Amani, when she was talking about Deramos, and she was talking about how it was an area that had large, or it had access to large underground reservoirs and I don't know, aquifers. Would aquifers be
Yeah,
the correct
that's
term?
what it'd be. Yep.
Underneath the region. She also explained how there's a lot of that's tied to the sea. That's all throughout the region.
Well, what I was getting at is, if there's water dripping down, that means there's water above us in some
Well,
capacity.
you wouldn't. I would say that you wouldn't take it that way. You would take it sort of like just because there's water here. It's there's the
It's
humidity
humid,
kind of builds up
condensation.
and
Or okay, condensation rather
Mhm.
than. Okay, good.
Taj,
So?
Pyre, Turt, what are you guys doing back there?
I think we're just doing all right. I guess I'll take a look in this little crevice, see if there's anything of note in here while we're biding our time.
You don't notice anything in here.
Sounds good.
It just looks
Anything-
like a
anything
little.
Gives us a few more moments against a possible kraken. Be appreciative. Still unsure on that.
All right, so the chest.
All right.
Should I poke it with the halberd or?
Nah, it's all right. I'll take a look, and I would like to check if this thing is trapped.
Give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 1. That's a 15.
Doesn't appear to be trapped, or doesn't appear to be locked or trapped or anyway. You don't see like any levers or tripwires or needles or anything like that.
Reliable talents is nutty.
Oh yes, it is.
Is it locked?
It does appear to be locked, and the lock appears to be corroded.
Well, we could break the lock off, but let me try to work it first. I would like to try and unlock the lock.
Work
Alright.
it, Morgan. Work it.
That would be Thieves' Tools Dexterity check.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Oh,
With a 23, there are a couple of problem areas that you're kind of scared to try to force through, just given the general broken down nature of the lock itself being largely corroded. But you are able to sort of finesse your way through it without breaking any of your picks, and you do hear it click.
Hey, we hit pay dirt, boys. All right. You want to do the honors, Brynjar? I know you were a little cross about the last division of treasure.
No, he's just gonna ready his halberd in case something comes out of there we don't like.
All right, yeah. Well, Morgan will pop it open.
As you pop it open, the water begins to churn next to you in that pool, and a massive elemental
Oh,
pops out. And it is making loud, angry elemental noises.
that closed the chest.
And the elemental moves towards Brynjar. I need everyone
okay.
to roll for initiative.
I thought closing the
Yep.
chest might work.
Nope. Oh gosh, let's see. So it's a water elemental.
Clearly does seem to be made out of water and clearly a type of water elemental.
Yes.
Should have brought a bunch of
Thankfully
cat
not
litter.
an ooze. Thankfully not an ooze.
It's not an oozasis.
We all know because we all know how well that went.
Yeah. You know what? That's probably where Johan is right now. He's going after where that.
Oh
oozasis
yeah,
was.
that's probably that could be it. Yeah, he's probably like he's probably bathing by an ooze.
He went back
pool.
for it. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I think we're still missing our power couple.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Bump and
Well, I was about to get excited about that initiative roll until I saw what Rick and Mike rolled. And I was like, oh, well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And Morgan's just built different.
party in the back.
All right. Is everybody in there now?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Have Taj and Pyre in there.
All right. Morgan, you're up first.
This old trick. All right, Brynjar, I'll back you up, and I'll actually, I'll back you up, but from here. I'll use my bonus action to aim, and I'll just hit it from here for now. I will hit it with my bow, which hopefully force damage is all right. I don't know how well you can stab water, but
Yeah, I'm about to
try.
find out.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
Oh gosh.
All
we're
right.
starting off
Way to
strong.
start off.
A crit, as it turns out, does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That is 12 force damage, but I would like to sneak attack if I could.
Yeah, you have an ally right next to it.
Nice. We'll do 24 plus 23. Hey, look, that's Brynjar level damage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Sneak attack is. Yeah. Wait till you get to. Yeah. Sneak attack does pretty well when it works.
And if the force bolts from the bow appear to be landing with the impact intended.
Yeah, this it looks like you got a really good shot off, and this thing took a tremendous amount of damage.
Morgan's happy about that. All right, Bryn, light him up, and I'll end my turn.
All right, next up is the water elemental, our friend, which lets out a watery shriek, which sounds really terrible.
You.
Like imagine if water was screaming.
I don't like that.
And it makes 2 slam attacks at Brynjar. It's looking for 19, 9, and a 13. Both slam attacks miss Brynjar.
I
You're on the
believe you
GM
may
layer,
be.
by the way.
Yeah.
Do what?
You're on the GM layer.
GM.
Oh, yeah. I see. I gotcha. All right. Yeah, he rolled a 9 and a 13. Neither one of those hit Brynjar.
No.
Good. Bob and weave.
All right. Next up is Wormkiller Dave.
Okay, so so taking out his bow, he's going to go ahead first, and he's going to take his first attack here. So that is going to be
15?
18 minus 15, I believe.
15 does not hit it.
Okay, so all right, then we're going to go ahead and do another attack here.
13
and that is going to be
does not hit it.
Hit it. No. Okay. Well, that will go ahead and end his turn.
All right. Next up is oh god. Next up is Brynjar.
All right, let's see if I can hit something here.
This is the part where the water elemental hears boss music playing.
Here's the boss music.
Brynjar's about to scream out, "This isn't even my final form." Ooh,
I
a
don't think
10.
that
A 10
10 does
misses.
not hit.
No, 10 does not hit.
I'm guessing
Mhm.
the 22 prior does though.
The 22 before then does, but remember you have one attack. So you rolled two 22s, both of those hit for a combined total of 44 damage. Jesus.
And I don't think a trip attack is going to work on water. So yeah, I'll just let that hang out for a bit.
All right. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, the trip attack not really going to work against the water elemental.
I didn't think so.
All
A
right.
bubble of water.
Next up is Pyre. Next up is Pyre.
I can open up my character sheet. It actually works. Sorry, it opened up and it was just a smallest little square. Alrighty then, I am going to.
He's in a good spot. We can't really get good flanking on him.
No, we can't. I'm going to move in with Brynjard because I'm brave today. I am going to boop.
That hits.
Woo!
Do you do 5 or 11?
I do. What do I?
I think it is 11 because clerics have that thing where their melee attacks deal a little
Yeah, I think
extra
it's 11,
damage.
right?
Yes. That's the total damage. 5 plus 6 is 11.
Wonderful.
You got a good whack.
All right, that's your action. Did you want to do anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Next up is Taj.
Let's see. Taj. I think we're doing alright so far. Has anyone dealt fire damage to him?
You're the only guy with any fiery. Well, besides fire. I mean,
I have some fire stuff, but I was just gonna be.
That's all good. No,
Mindful.
you did the right thing. I'm just gonna shoot some fire at him. So, shield in one hand, the rod in the other, point, and bang. Oh, and
20
I actually have an extra D8 because arcane firearm.
All right, go ahead and roll your extra. So 25 total.
Yes, 25 total. And if he's resistant, I ignore resistance due to my elemental adept.
So your firebolt slams squarely into him and then just turns into a big burst of steam. But it does appear to have hurt him. He did kind of react to it and let out another watery scream.
There you go. If I turn him into steam, he'll be done for. Then we just have to fight a steam elemental. That'd be easier. All right. Action, bonus action. I'll just move back here, and that's end turn.
All right, we're at the start now of round 2. Morgan, you're up.
Hey, that's me. I'm gonna. do
Hey,
what I did
it's
last
me,
turn.
Morgan.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot him with my bow, but I'm gonna aim with my bonus action. Pew! This game's easy, guys.
oh my gosh.
So that's another crit for 12 damage.
Well, a little more than
16.
that because I can sneak attack.
Yep.
Oh, minus 12 plus 40. Jesus.
This is what it's like to be Brynjar.
52. Okay.
Feels good, don't it?
It's nice.
Thankful. Yeah, just imagine if you could do that more than once per turn.
Yeah, but I'll take what I can get. Honestly, this is a
Right.
good day for Morgan so far.
Yep.
I'll end my turn.
All right, next up is our friend who moves out of the pool and surprisingly moves over you.
I'm going to use my bonus action to stop him in his tracks.
Ooh.
All right.
Or reaction, you mean?
That's what I meant.
Yep.
He's going nowhere.
All right.
Ooh.
As he tries to move over you, you do stop him from advancing over your heads and enveloping all of you for 28 hit points of damage. Brynjar, how do you kill the water elemental?
Wow.
I don't know how one kills water with an with a halberd.
Well, the thing is that you have magical weapons.
That is true. I'd say as he was like, I don't know, like tidal waving over the top of us. I
Mhm.
don't know. I just like split the wave like in half, and then it just kind of fell to the sides of us like a, I don't know. Think of like a wave hitting like a pier or something, and it just kind of just splits and kind of just kills it. You know what I mean?
Split the Wave. That sounds like a Beach Boys song.
Right.
All right.
And
Nice one, Brynjar.
now we're all drenched.
Well,
Yes.
except us.
Yes.
Except these guys back here.
Fire.
Everyone up here by the chest, Morgan, Pyre, and Brynjar, are in fact quite wet.
Yep.
I would dare say soaking. But Wormkiller, Taj, and Turt are all.
Wouldn't
Oh,
that be
that
a
went
problem
well.
for fire? You know,
No, she's.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not. Her hair is just. It just looks like fire. It's not actual fire.
Steam coming off me though.
Yeah, there'd be some
Mhm.
steam. Yeah.
but if it
Okay.
was fire, then like it puts up the you know the
The hair.
she's bald all of
Yeah.
a sudden for a bit.
The
Right.
Hades from Hercules, yeah.
Hey, Google my hair out.
So, our number one super fan texted me and said, "Or just bazooka his ass." And I
Yeah.
and I hate to tell our number one super fan this, but this is D&D,
No,
Yeah.
George, the fans demand it.
and we don't really have bazookas.
Taj is
Fans
pretty
demand a
close,
bazooka.
though, being able to shoot a
Bazooka.
fireball.
I'm the artificer.
Yeah.
I throw a fireball. I'm just gonna make
Right.
a poop and then.
Right.
Not
Anyways.
still not a bazooka. A bazooka is
No,
Yeah.
no, it'll look like it though. I'll hold a big tube and then it'll be a big
Mhm.
explosion.
a
We're
bazooka
workshopping.
is
In any
a
case-
delivery system that sends off propels a large explosive shell, and
Yep.
none of
I'd
you
say
really have
there's-
that.
Can I say that there's magic explosive shell?
I mean,
And put a spell slot in it?
still not a bazooka. Bazooka is not magic.
Okay,
Right.
sounds good. Alright,
Well, hold on, maybe there's one in the
we'll put
chest.
a pin in that for later.
Yeah.
Our-
In any case, Wormkiller Dave will recover the arrows that half the arrows that he shot. So
I'll
Or-
save that for the vampire game.
Our number one super fan says BS.
True.
Fans demand it.
Can't argue with her.
But let's open this chest up and see what's inside. See if it was worth it.
So you open the lid, and as you're looking at the lid, you notice that the top of the cover has got a deity inlaid in it in what appears to be silver.
Fire, what do you make of this?
Ooh,
Inlaid
a
in
hat or a
silver.
brooch or
I mean, it looks cool.
pyre. It is meant to depict the neutral god of the seas, Oceanus.
Neat.
This would be a sword for Oceanus, the god of the sea. Not really something that I would partake in.
Yeah, he sounds like a wanker.
Wow.
Does Oceanus call home the Sea of Fire?
Why would he do that?
No, he is in fact the god of the sea on Levis.
Oh,
Okay.
got it. Okay.
He's got to fire his real estate agent if that was the case.
Mhm.
Yeah. You gotta
And-
expand. More seas.
It's a cool sword, though.
So,
I guess that explains the water elemental.
so inside here, Morgan, You find 500 gold pieces.
Of the same variety we saw last week of the
Yes.
ancient Hessian gold.
Yes.
Neat. Morgan will bag it with the rest.
You find 21 platinum pieces. You find very nice looking gold bracelets made by ancient expert craftsmen. You find 2 of those and you find a mug made out of brass that is inlaid with jade and looks to be a depiction of whatever Noroko is, a tentacled monstrosity inside water. You also find a box of turquoise animal figurines. And you would guess that the bracelets, the mug, and the box of turquoise animal figurines are all worth about 250 gold each.
Huh. Not bad. You have to fence this stuff, but should be worth a fair bit. The platinum's good though.
Platinum is always good.
I don't know. Well, would this be like similar ancient Peshian money, or was this be more modern minted coins?
You asked me that earlier, and I said it did appear to be of the ancient Peshian variety.
Okay, so this is in addition to the gold, also ancient.
Yes.
Well, we can spend this as normal, or we can try and get it to a historian, and we might get more than the face value. But we can decide that later. I'll put it with the rest for now.
All right.
Cool.
And I'll take care of this stuff too, and I'll scoop up the new collection of someone's stuff that we're robbing and add it to the list.
All right.
Anyone want the bracelets or the mug before I put them away?
Did they seem magical in nature at all? Or are they just
Just fun.
Brynjar, give me a Arcana check.
oh yeah, this can go well.
Magic stuff.
Oh,
shit.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Right? I'm an expert all of a sudden. I rub my chin as I examine these items.
Well, you've actually been around a lot of magic items, in the past, and this doesn't strike you particularly as anything magic worthy. You think this is most likely just mundane jewelry?
With a mug, I could drink beer out of.
Yeah, the mug is pretty neat. You could definitely drink out of the mug. It is held up well. It is not in any way corroded.
Here's if you want it, bud.
I will take the mug.
All right.
And I'll put that on my character sheet as a fancy mug. Fancy mug. Worth 250.
Fancy mug.
Fancy
You
mug.
gotta drink out of something.
It's a
Right?
flat. Well, it's a flat. It's a flat. Well, it could be a flat. Well, it could be a flagon too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
You could have a
We've
little-
killed the monster,
beer
we've
or,
got the
or a
goods.
stein.
Do what?
Uh,
No, it's like a small brass mug.
Oh, okay.
I will raise my pinky when I drink from it.
Nice. Very fancy.
Oh, are you drinking from it?
No, I said when I drink from it.
Oh, okay.
That's profoundly cursed.
It's profoundly cursed. He dies on the spot. All right, we're just gonna go. They kind of just venture down this way and sure that there's behind them.
Ugh, my socks are wet.
That's the worst.
We're just using the
Anything
face
down this
checking
way?
method for traps, okay.
Yes.
Fair. It's effective. Head up to back up Brynjar.
You lose George.
No, I'm here.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything over this way?
Um,
Or does it look like another cave in?
doesn't really look like a cave in. It just looks like an alcove that was mined at some point. But you do see something shiny towards the back.
Ooh, shape. Squirrel. Brynjar will investigate. Do you
All
actually want me to roll an investigation check?
No, no. You're not
Okay.
looking for anything specific. You're just, um,
Following the glint.
yeah. And what you see, Brynjar, is a like a pickaxe that it looks like one of the miners was using at some point.
Okay, I'll pick it up and take a closer look.
Yeah. In fact, it is a pickaxe, and it is not in very good shape. As you pick it up, it sort of just falls apart.
Oh, nothing of importance this way.
And huh?
And I'll take a look over around this corner.
All right, I got your back.
All right, give me just a minute.
Sure.
So, as you guys continue on this way, oh, let me get over here. Where's my funkiness? Here it is. Well, I don't want to oversell that. I'm looking for a sound effect.
Oh,
Right.
The ground beneath you shakes, and you watch the walls tremble,
Oh fuck.
and the ground,
Oh,
the ground in front of you gives way
fuck is
in the
that?
front and further in the back.
ah!
And these are, well, let me see. Hang on. a
Is
minute.
it Umber Hulk?
Oh yeah, no, they're totally Umber Hulks.
Okay, got it. Good.
Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, that's fucking terrifying. All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're more scared of you than you're scared of them.
They definitely look hungry as their barbed pincer-like jaws seem to be salivating. Let's go ahead and roll us some initiative.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
That's right.
I don't think
Keep it
did
low
mine-
key.
did
Don't
I
use all the good
roll?
rolls up.
Yeah.
I used up all
okay.
mine.
All right, is that everyone?
No, we're missing
That
Taj. There he is.
Taj, there he is. Ooh, he got. That's really good.
Hey, places, everyone.
All right, Taj. These things have popped up around your group. They definitely look hungry and like they want to start eating stuff. What would you like to do? Taj.
I think we're just going to get him.
Fireball.
I think we're gonna just get them.
Just
just
get him.
It's like Ghostbusters. That was your plan,
Those
Ray?
Ghostbusters,
Get
yeah,
them.
I was
Get
thinking
her.
the same thing. Get her, and they are.
That's how it is. So he's 5 feet in front of me, so range stuff isn't going to be great. But I think it should be fine. I think I'm going to just. I gotta get Shocking Grasp on here. I gotta get Shocking Grasp at some point. But for now, I'm going to just Firebolt. It's a disadvantage, but it'll be fine. I have this on. Bam. 14.
14 does not hit the Ember Hulk.
Okay, sounds good. Well, then I will bonus action have Tart do his flamethrower thing.
All right, dexterity saving throw.
14 fire.
Oh, he misses it. Takes the full 14.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh, and I guess I'll have Tart move here.
Tart is
Nah,
annoyingly
that's fine.
effective sometimes with the flamethrower.
He is. He's good.
Our number one super fan called for a thrower earlier after I told her there was no bazookas.
Has no bazooka.
We have a flamethrower with legs.
Yep.
Flamethrower with on treads. And I think I'm going to just move. I got 21 AC. Yeah, I'm just gonna back up.
All right. So as you back up, it is going to try to attack you.
D21.
Let's see how hard these things hit.
How do you have? Oh, never mind. That's right.
Yeah, because he's got the repelling.
Yeah,
He's got the repelling shield.
I
Repelling
got a shield. I got the half plate.
Yep.
Not half plate. I have the +3 chain shirt. And chain shirt isn't even that strong.
That is a miss.
That's strong in AC. Awesome.
All right.
Just gonna hang back here. End turn.
Next up is Pyre.
Woo woo. We are going. I counted. That's 30. And your girl's gonna roll with advantage because flanking. And
26 hits for 9 points of damage.
yes. Trying to be conservative right now.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Next up then is Morgan.
That's me.
It's a me, Morgano.
It's a Morgan.
Damn, these things are annoyingly just a little farther apart than I can Phantom Strike. All right, we'll have to deal with this the old-fashioned way. Let's see. Brynjar and Pyre probably have that, but I don't know how Taj is going to be doing. So let's wait here for now. I have my trick. Being the one-trick pony is good if your trick is really good. So from here, I'm going to use my bonus action to aim, and I'm going to aim for this one on the right.
Okay.
So one attack with advantage.
30 hits.
13 force damage, and since I have advantage, I would like to sneak attack.
That was one away from a crit, by the way.
Yeah, I know. 3 in one night, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
We'll just have to settle for 33 damage.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right. Brynjar, you are up and surrounded by foes, probably the way you like it.
Just the way I like it. Yeah.
This is Brynjar's fetish. That's the way. I like it.
Good. Go ahead and attack this one here.
18 hits it for 27 points of damage. Good lord. 20 also hits for another 23 points of damage.
And 18 for another 27.
18 also hits for another 20. Good grief.
Yep.
I would. I'm like, I still damage. Brynjar will do all damage.
Like, I've done 2 crits, and Brynjar is still out DPSing me.
You're right. Yeah.
Pyre, you're just covered in like blackish goo blood and insect parts.
Bye.
All right. And that will end my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, the ground shakes one more time.
Oh, good.
Another one.
Yep.
You did a little too much damage there, Brynjar. A little too much
Yep.
damage.
Oh, of course. It's right next to mine.
Hey, good news, this one's close enough where I can Phantom Strike.
Oh, God.
Strike that phantom.
Well,
All
next
right. So, let's see. Where do these guys want to attack?
Oh, I
I call not it.
Brynjar is actually the easier target between him and Pyre. Wormkiller Dave is way easier than Morgan. And
You slut.
wow.
You said way easier than Morgan.
So
Oh.
this one over here by turret
Mhm.
is going to burrow into the earth.
Oh no.
And as he moves to the earth, or it moves to the earth, pardon me, you hear more of you feel the ground tremble one more time as this thing chases Taj towards the back. All right.
Great.
So this thing is going to attack Taj. It makes 3 attacks, 2 with its claws and 1 with its mandibles. Here are the claw attacks. Looking for 21. That'll hit.
Ooh.
I think that hits, right? A crit. I
Can't do
think
nothing about that. Can't do nothing about that.
the other one misses, and then he goes in with the mandibles. The mandibles also hit.
Those go through. I can't repulse him away because he's perfectly positioned where he'll just bump into Tart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see what the damage looks like. So that's going to be 8, or hang on here,
16,
16 damage from the claw attack.
and then the nibble.
Another 12.
Youch.
All right, you guys hear Taj scream out in pain from the other end of this fight. Is that safe to say, Taj? I don't want to take away your player agency, and you may be like, "No, Taj's not a bitch. He didn't scream out." But you just
He's
got
silent.
mandibled. You just got clawed and mandibled.
I will scream a little bit, saying "ow."
He probably
Very
tripped.
dramatic.
All right.
Yow.
So next, this one over here by Worm Killer Dave is going to try to get it some dwarf nuggets.
Yep.
Dwarf nuggets.
Let's go. Let's see it.
Looking for a 16
Yeah.
hit,
That hits.
hit,
Hits.
and then it goes in with the jaws, also a hit.
Yep.
Dude, we're buying
All
you better
three,
armor
yep.
if you live through this. Jesus.
So let's see, that's going to be 12 plus 7 is 19. Plus 13 is
And another 13.
19
Okay.
plus 13 is 42. I think. 19
Good.
plus
32.
Yep.
32.
That's
32.
a good.
32.
32. Oh, okay. 32. Okay. So let me add plus 10 back on there for a second.
It looks worse than it is. It looks like
Yeah,
42,
okay,
but
yeah.
it's only 32.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Over here by Brynjar, this giant thing swivels around to attack with its claws. That's a hit. That's a hit. And here come the jaws. The jaws miss. Brynjar, you take 20 points of damage.
So agreeable about it.
All right. I think that's going to be all for them. Next up is Worm Killer Dave. Worm Killer Dave,
Yes.
I have been forgetting that these things have an ability that they use, which forces you to make a saving throw at the start of your turn.
Oh.
Done that.
Okay.
So after this thing slashes you and chomps on you a little bit, it looks deep into your eyes with its myriad of eyes. It's got two on the top of its head and then two big ones below. And
Okay.
as you look into this thing, you find yourself kind of taking leave of your senses, like its gaze is somehow confusing to you.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. What are that's this is not going to go well at all.
I believe in you.
All right,
Oh, it's a 16.
you needed a 15, so you passed that saving throw.
Oh, nice.
Let me see. Hang on here. Oh, good. It doesn't say that you're immune to their confusing gaze. It just says it didn't affect you this time.
Oh, okay.
I can just keep
Hmm.
that shit
All
going all
right.
night. Good. All right. Good to know.
You probably could. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
in that case, but it's my turn.
It is
Okay.
your turn.
So since these guys are, so he's unfortunately these guys are pretty dang close. So I can't. So it's going to be disadvantage on the bows. So first of all, I'm going to go. So he's going to. Worm Killer's going to take out two of his hand axes. He's going to slash with the first one. Please ignore the -3 on that thing. It's actually, I don't know why it's calculating sharpshooter on that, but it shouldn't. So that's just a 7, which misses, I imagine. And then we got to do the second attack, which is a 10, which also misses.
Also misses.
So, yeah, so it's like, not looking too good. What could I do to avoid
We gotta get you a
this?
rapier or something.
Well, something, yeah. Well,
I'm
because
not
I mean,
sharing
yeah,
mine.
We'll get you some dual
Yeah.
scimitars and a
right. Yeah. Well, in any case, that was going to end Worm Killer's turn.
All right. We're at the start of round 2.
Dave DeWarden.
Taj,
Yes.
give me a charisma saving throw. As this thing, as you find yourself looking up into this thing's eyes. All right, you pass. You are not
All right.
confused.
Not confuzzled. Let's see. These guys are starting to beat my ass. I gotta figure out a solution here.
Dave
Keep their
actually rolled a 17 earlier. He has a -1 on his charisma save, and he still made it. Look at that.
That's pretty good.
Yep. Yep.
How is this guy looking so far after the meager amount of damage we've done to him?
I mean, he's still up and fighting. He's taken some damage, but he's
Really not much, right?
not much. Not for him.
Okay. I feel as though that I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to kill him. What's going
Not
to
with
kill
that
him is
attitude.
people eventually getting over here.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
Exactly. How is if I move here, pin myself against the wall? How's that guy looking?
The guy all the way in the back.
Yes.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
He looks, out of all three of them, he looks like he's taking the most damage because he's the one closest to Brynjar.
As is usually the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to make sure that he goes down. Just so the party can start coming over here and dealing with these guys instead. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'm thinking about fireballing.
Oh,
Honestly,
lightning bolt! You could get so many people.
Yeah.
I seriously would have done lightning bolt if I had it. I seriously would. It's 3 people. One of them has deck save advantage. It's fine.
We do have to. Well, keep in mind we do. Well, I don't want to say anything.
I'm gonna use the Robostars one more time. I have now 1 in the chamber, and I'm just gonna throw it and try to hit the Umber Hulk.
The Robostar sounds like some WWE shit.
Oh yeah,
It does.
Yep.
28 force
Yep.
on that Umber Hulk far away.
All right. And this
And
thing looks even worse than it did a moment ago.
I need to not die, so I'm gonna bonus action cast Blade Ward as a Earth Genasi thing. So I am now resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I assume when he was biting and nibbling me, it didn't feel magic-y.
What
Well,
would magic you feel like?
yeah. What would magic feel like exactly?
Like sparkles and all that. Sparkles and shine and all that, and felt as though
There's
the
a
power of
slightly
friendship was
unhinged take on
fighting
that.
me.
It didn't feel sparkly. No, Kirsten Stewart.
No, perfect. Then we're golden.
I
So
feel like the grit of glitter.
yeah,
Like a vampire in the
actually, it's
sun.
not even non-magical weapon attacks. So hooray, we're good.
It tasted
So
like
yay.
regret
turn.
and glitter. All right. Next up is Pyre. Pyre, I need you to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw, please.
Roll good.
Oof.
That's not what I told you to do.
I don't-
No.
Pyre, you find yourself
Confuzzled.
overwhelmed and confused by all of the events that are currently happening. Roll a 1d8.
D8. Okay. 5.
All right. On a 5 or a 6, you take no action, but you use all of your movement to move in a random direction.
Well, not a lot of options back there.
So roll another 1d8. Well, actually, that's true. Never mind. Don't roll another 1d8 because there's really only one way. You can't really run through this dude. All you can do is run straight back to the wall. Looks like. I'll go ahead and move you for you. There you go. As you move away, it will take an attack of opportunity against you. It will try to bite you with its jaws.
Rude.
17, I don't think hits you.
He's too tough.
All right. Let me see here. Trying to see when this ends for you. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. If you would like to not be confused and not have to move away, you can come back here and not be confused. But that means that you're averting your eyes so that your attacks are going to be at disadvantage. Are you good with that? Yes? No? Okay.
Where Brynard is, it means I just roll normal.
All right. So, yeah, so you do avert your eyes, and that goes for everybody now. You guys have seen what these things can do, and so at the beginning of your turn, if you want to avert your eyes to avoid making the saving throw, you can, but everything that you do attack wise is going to be a disadvantage against these things.
Noted.
All right. Pyre, did you want to attack?
Avert my. And
All right, so this will be at normal. So 10 does not hit it.
that's fine.
All right. Next up is Morgan. Morgan,
Hey, that's me.
do you want to avert your gaze or do you want to make your saving throw?
Let's see. +4 to charisma. That is tempting fate a little bit, but I really need that advantage. Yeah, let's let it roll.
Plus,
We're
you're
gonna
a
look 'em.
warlock. Don't you get. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, that would be
I know.
foolish. Who picks warlock? It's the worst class. No, I'll look right at him. I ain't afraid. I'll make the save.
Okay. DC 15 charisma.
Bam.
All right. You
Yeah.
make the save. You are
Look
not
right at him
affected.
and say, "They ain't shit." All right, I will. Yeah, pull out my stabbing sword. Use my bonus action to take aim, and I will strike this one between me and Dave. Since I have taken my bonus action to aim and I haven't moved, I can do it with advantage. Hiya.
28 does hit.
Nice. And since I had advantage and I have allies nearby, I would like to sneak attack. And
Very-
since these guys are very close now, I will use one of the soul gems I got from the statues and use a charge of Phantom Strike. So this other one to the right over here is going to take 9 big rolls necrotic damage as
All right.
like a phantom of one of those statues appears and strikes one of them with their acid knives and their kopesh.
All right. Is that in your turn?
That will do it.
Brynjar, do you want to try to attack this thing normally? Do you want to make the saving throw, or do you want to avert your gaze and attack with disadvantage? Which would be normal since you have Pyre flanking right now.
Right. Yeah, I will avert my gaze.
All right, so you look away from it and still try to hit it.
Oof.
Oh, that didn't go so well for you.
Wow.
So go ahead and toggle on disadvantage for your next 2 attacks.
Well, he is
Okay.
flanking, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Yeah, that's right. These are just normal. My bad.
All right.
So I'm going to let the play stand.
18 hits for 21 points of damage, and this thing looks bad, Brynjar.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this.
Oh.
I'll take my 18 hit points back.
How do you kill this thing with the power of your tattoo?
Oh, I should have been prepared for this. I'll say that I don't know, almost like black vapor kind of comes off the tattoo with the strike. And I don't know, it almost kind of looks like I'm absorbing some of its life force.
Okay.
Hey,
Wow.
I'd like some of that too.
Ooh.
I would like to use my advantage to take this thing's soul. Or my reaction, sorry. Let me get some.
That'd be-
Does it work on stuff that's not humanoid?
The
Does it work
ability
on-
just reads,
Does it work on monstrosities?
presumably, is when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you dies.
Okay.
That's weird. It works on constructs and undead.
Apparently so.
It's Tasha's, man. They didn't think that shit through.
Kind of let you kind of lean and all that.
If you want to say they don't, that's fine. I have enough.
I'm going to say constructs, definitely, because constructs shouldn't really have souls.
Well, then I
Also
didn't
undead,
have that
too,
soul
yeah.
gem
I
from
mean-
before.
Or the undead, yeah. But no,
Yeah.
I'll let you absorb this thing's life force. It's just a monstrosity.
Does that mean that you just kill liches?
Maybe.
You know, oh, your soul's going to the phylactery? Nope, yoink, give me that.
I
Right.
mean, their soul isn't in their body, right? So I don't think it would work that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
let's say undead and constructs. It doesn't work on those.
There you go.
That's
There you
that
go.
seems
That's
fair.
I think it's a good house
Mhm.
rule. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll mark off 1 Phantom Strike, but I'll add 1 Soul Gem.
So Brynjar, you were pretty sure you were absorbing its life force with your tattoo, and then suddenly, all that
the huge juice.
metalness redirected itself towards Morgan.
Let me get some of that, bud. Share.
Our-
Let's see here. Well, I still have one more attack to resolve as well. And because
you do.
And because I killed this thing, I also get to use my bonus action for another attack. So this one is within my range, and he's going to get this smoke.
You would attack it. Disadvantage, because I don't think you're flanking with...
No, you're not. So yeah, you would have to avert your gaze, which would mean disadvantage. So roll that a second time.
Just hit him.
15 does not hit it.
All right. And we'll go one more time.
17 does not hit it. Kind of bounces off of its
Shredder.
carapace in the back.
Damn.
All right.
You were
And
feeling
then-
pretty good there for a minute, though.
For a minute, yeah. And then can I stand here, or is that in the wall?
No, you can stand there. I let Taj kind of butt up against the wall earlier.
I probably should have made that movement before I attacked, but that's okay.
Well,
fine.
now you know.
Now I know.
And
All right.
And knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle. And I will end my turn.
All right. Next up is our friends.
Friendship is off to a bad start.
This Ember Hulk is going to keep focusing on Worm Killer Dave.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Mhm. Yeah. Let's see what. Let's go. Let's see what
26
happens.
hits,
Oh,
21
26
hits, and then the jaws. 17 hits. That's
all three of them. Yeah.
oof.
You got to bob and
Good
weave,
old
man.
16 AC.
24
12, so that's
plus
24.
10 is 34.
That's 34. Yep.
They're just chewing you up, man.
Oh, I know they are. Let's see. What do we got here for a second here?
And this next one over here by Taj is going to attack him next.
No, wait.
Don't. What? Wait,
I'm
what?
asking it nicely to not.
Oh.
Try reasoning with them.
17 misses, 15 misses, and the jaws, 16 miss.
That's like the other end of the AC spectrum.
Well, it wasn't going to do shit for damage anyway because Taj had Blade Ward up.
Ah,
Mhm. That's fine by me.
Although I think Blade Ward goes away after your turn, doesn't it?
It goes away at the start of your next turn.
Okay. All right, then. That's them. Next up is Wormkiller Dave. Wormkiller Dave,
Oh, yes.
would you like to make the saving throw or would you like to attack with disadvantage?
to
You're-
see
We're
or
gonna
not to see?
we're gonna avert our gaze.
All right.
Definitely.
All right.
First thing, what we're gonna do though is I'm going to let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to take a potion of healing.
All right.
Good choice. Good
just
choice.
Just a regular one. Oh, with nice 4, but hey,
Oh.
every bit counts at this point.
You rolled
And
double
then
ones.
Yeah, I know. It's awesome.
That was like the black licorice flavor.
All right.
The worst
So
one.
then, yeah. Okay. So then at normal attack, then with the
Chipotle
hand axes,
favor. Now with extra listeria.
That's right. Okay. So here's the first attack. So that's 25.
-3. So
Well, it's not sharp. That counts. That's the sharpshooter thing.
why
So I
is
don't
it
know what's
doing it on your
calculating
hand
that.
axe?
Because you can throw a hand axe, right? But since I'm
Yeah,
actually
but it uses strength.
You
as
should have like a
modifier.
separate thing for
It
melee
doesn't-
and range then.
Yeah.
I know it should. Yeah.
Hang on, let me look at your character sheet real quick. Hang on,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's pop the hood here.
because that's bugging me.
Yeah.
All right.
See if this
so-
character sheet is it's got a carburetor or is it fuel injected?
Well, it's using strength
Mm-hmm.
to make the attack, so it's
Right.
working correctly. I think.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me look at something else.
Okay.
You got to replace the spark plug there.
I think sharpshooter. The way they have it set up, for whatever reason, just applies -5 always.
Oh, okay. What I
On
can
the
do
sh-
is I
on
can
the
take.
character sheet.
Can you put
I
it
can
on
click
the
that
toggle
off.
thing beneath the weapons?
Yeah, if you click
Yeah,
it off,
wait.
that
Yeah, just click.
Yeah,
off.
that's
Whack
what
it
was.
with a
Let's
button.
try that. What does that? Oh, okay. But then it's adding +2 on it.
Well, we'll
Because-
just have that be your second attack. It's fine.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay,
knock off
all right.
the fighting style archery too. All right, cool.
Okay, so the first attack is 25. The second attack looks like it's
The second attack
gonna
is a
be-
natural 1. It misses.
yep, which misses. Okay, so the first one does a whopping 3 points of damage.
All right.
So
Very good.
okay, all right. So that will go ahead and that will end my turn.
All right. We're at the start now of round 3. Taj, you're up first. You're over there with your new friend.
New friend. How is new friend looking compared to this guy? Oh wait, he hasn't changed. So let's see if we can keep hurting this guy and have more friends show up soon.
This guy looks better off than the guy in front of you.
He looks better off than the guy in front of me? Wow,
Yep.
okay. Alright guys, like whenever you feel like it, take your time.
Very understanding.
Very understanding. I got a wand of fireball.
Did they not
I'm
put
holding back on this.
did they not put artificer into the new PHB?
Nah.
No, they did not.
No, they said, oh, you can just use Natasha's one. You can just use
Yeah.
Natasha.
Wow.
Pretty
really?
recent. But
Yeah,
it kind of
the only-
sucks they didn't include it.
Yeah.
Well,
just-
they're probably
They're like, we're not making a 4th subclass for that motherfucker.
We got armor. We're fine. I don't like armor, but some people do, so good for them.
Mhm.
All right. What do you want to do?
Fireball with wand of fireball. So I have this tube here that goes boom, and then a big explosion of fire. So
It's like a bazooka,
it's
functional.
bazooka-y. Oh my god.
Where are you centering that fireball?
I'm curious
Yeah,
myself.
I'll actually do this. Corner, snap the center.
Or you could just drag the template over.
40-foot radius. Boom. Like that.
Oh, good.
No, hang on. Just use the spell effects.
Use the template. Alright, I'll get that.
There you go.
Spell effect fireball. Thank you.
Just
Just
drag
gonna-
that where you want it because some of your friends it looks like you're gonna. Oh, okay.
There you go. How about that? I was thinking of hitting Dave, but Dave, how you feel? How you looking?
Dave's got to have a half elf at this point, so it's probably
I probably
Probably-
shouldn't hit him with the fire then.
since he
No.
doesn't have a. Well, he does have dex saving throws too.
All right.
I mean, he is
And
proficient.
this isn't done yet. So we add a /RD8 for arcane firearm, and then so 21, and all those ones are counted as 2s, so that goes up by 4. So that's 25. That's 30 fire damage in total.
Ooh.
Okay, I better shimmy out the way if he wants to.
Imagine
He knows
if those
what's
more
good for him.
ones.
Oh,
All right,
no.
he takes the full 30 points of damage
Full 30. Fantastic.
and screams an
And-
Umber Hulk.
I can keep whacking him, or I can. I think it might matter, so I'm just gonna go for the flamethrower.
Oh,
Yes.
we forgot something very critical.
Do I need to see the
Magic.
thing again?
Yeah, did you want to avert your eyes or did you
I'll
want to?
avert my eyes since I don't. Since I'm like, oh hey, look over there. I'm just gonna throw the fireball over there.
All right, now technically the fireball.
I don't need to see. I need to see the point that I'm choosing.
It's not-
Actually,
yeah.
I don't even need to see the point. It just needs
You
to
could
be a
just
point
close
where
your eyes and shoot it out. Sure.
It goes around corners, which I think is weird.
I mean, it still has to be a point you can see.
Mm-hmm.
That part of the
It-
spell
it-
doesn't
it-
change.
No. It just says a point you choose within range, and then blossoms into a low roar into an explosion of fire. It doesn't even say a point you see. It's ridiculous. I don't think that's right. But,
That's
that's
broken.
what
Wizards,
the
man.
spell says.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah,
well-
I'll look at him. I do fireball, and I have turret do.
I am
flamethrower.
going to give him a since the whole point of the aversion is for something suboptimal to happen.
Ah.
So
I-
since you avert it and you were having to cast it under duress a little bit,
Does he get some +2?
no, I'm going to give him a advantage on the saving throw.
I mean, it's not going to matter.
It may not.
It may not. Well, let's do it anyway.
Oh, it's worse. Okay,
Oh, he can take the advantage. He can take that.
that's fine.
He
All right.
zigged when he should have zagged.
You can have it for free.
All right, very good. Does that end your turn?
I'll give Tart can look at him.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Little annoying bastard, huh?
Well, hang on.
Don't worry.
Isn't Tart technically a creature?
He is a construct. Does it work against constructs?
It'll work. Yeah, it works against creatures.
Perfect. He's got
Tart doesn't have eyes.
Doesn't matter.
That's also true. He doesn't have eyes. All right, I'll roll for him. He's got a 10.
When a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the Ember Hulk. Oh, 30 feet. I thought it was 5 feet. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to
He's
be way more
good.
fun.
Oh.
Tart the ever vigilant, the ever solemn of mind.
Damn.
All right. So,
So he doesn't have to
DC.
avert his eyes, so he doesn't get advantage on the deck save.
all right. That's a full 20 points, further points of damage.
There we go. The numbers coming together.
And
Get
you want
in.
us to solve this problem for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just like you guys pulling the work for me.
All
I
right.
wanna see
Does,
what's up for the finale.
does that end your turn?
Yes.
Pyre, you are up, and you are within 30 feet of the Ember
Looking
Hulk.
at him.
Don't look at him.
I'm looking at Morgan, and I'm just gonna go
Hello, friend.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next to me, a 30. Next to Worm Killer D, which means I can use my I have a charge of sorry, let me get to your
Survey says.
sorry. Take away the 6, but plus 2, so 11.
Oh, okay.
For Word Pimble Day.
So
5 health.
so 5 health,
11.
11.
11 health.
healing
Okay.
You take
All right.
11 healing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Did that. Thank you very much.
Healing damage.
Healing damage.
I used a wand. That's my action. I moved. That's my movement. And that'll be it.
All right. Next up is Morgan. Morgan, would you like to avert your gaze or make the saving throw?
The gambler in me says I think we can do it.
All right.
Let it roll, baby. 17.
Yep, you make the saving
I'm
throw.
looking him right in the motherfucking eyes.
Well, I mean, as much as you can.
He's probably turned the other way.
With
He's
the,
eating Dave right now.
As much as you can with the one eye.
Yeah, it's true. My one
Yeah.
eye. My favorite eye. How close are these guys? Yeah, they're just in range of each other. All right, I'm going to do what I've been doing because it's a really good trick. Why change it up? I'm going to use my bonus action aim. I'm going to stab him with my rapier. 29.
There you go.
All right, 29 hits.
Nice. 14 piercing
14
damage.
piercing damage.
I would like to sneak attack for another 20.
All right.
And I will use the soul gem I just got from the other Umber Hulk. And Dingus over here. Wingus takes the sneak attack, but Dingus takes the necrotic damage. 8. Rolling great on those today. The spirit of the other Umber Hulk appears and snacks on his buddy just a little bit.
All right. Very good. Does that end your turn?
I will lay one face down card and end my turn.
Brynjar, do you want to make the saving throw or do you want to attack with disadvantage because you are averting your eyes?
I will attack at normal because I.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah,
Positioning is important.
it is.
To be fair. Okay, that hits for 27 points of damage. Jesus.
Oh, one away from crit.
Oh god. All right.
13 does not hit.
I'm going to use a second precision attack.
Okay.
I believe
Allows
in
me
you.
to add a superiority die to my attack roll. Where's my
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
You rolled a 1d10, you got 10. All you needed was a 5. But yeah, that hits for another 28. And this Umber Hulk's looking bad. This may be it for the Umber Hulk. Let's see. 16 does not hit.
Can I use
Ooh.
another superiority die?
Absolutely.
I
you
will
can.
do that for another precision.
Oof, the minimum you need, I think.
Yep, you needed 18. You got 2. So that puts you at 18. You do 28 points of damage. This thing only had 26 left.
Oh, almost exact.
Oh
I had
wow.
back-to-back max damage rolls.
So
I'd
wow.
like to use my reaction to just take a little piece of his soul.
As Janis Joplin would say, take another little piece of my heart.
It's a
So
little
yeah.
Am I close enough to get?
Nope, you are not. You only have 30 feet of movement.
Well, you have reach though with the halberd,
I
right?
have
Oh, that's
reach.
true.
He's
That's
got
true.
complete reach. Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, you can
Is
move there.
this?
Yeah, you can move
Okay.
there.
I will go ahead and do so. Because I reduced a creature to 0 hit points, I can make another attack against this one.
Don't take my kill. I've been working hard on this all day. Leave it over a hot wand of
Wow.
For good measure,
All right.
I use.
Oh, there you go.
So that's a total of 40 points of damage. And this thing is still alive.
Oh.
Barely,
Kept me up.
but it is alive.
Now Dave can steal your kill.
All right. Does that
Right.
end your
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah.
I could action surge, but I won't.
All right.
Save it for the Kraken.
Next
Right.
up is our friend the Umber Hulk, who's going to attack Taj Looking for 21. That's a miss. That's a hit. And then the jaws, a miss. So he reaches out and hits you with his claws for 13 slashing.
13 claw damage. Taken.
All right. Worm Killer Dave,
Yes.
you are within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk.
Well,
you-
I will go ahead and try to avert my. Yes, I'm going to try to avert my gaze.
All right.
Which, yes, I realize I'm going to be shooting at disadvantage.
All right.
But that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll shoot one hit with the sharpshooter thing. Okay, that's going to be 17 minus 3.
So that's a
probably gonna miss,
14 and a
imagine.
9, or no, that's a 14. Yeah, the 14 misses.
Okay, and then I'll try a second attack here again.
Also misses.
Yeah,
It's rough.
also miss. Oh well. Okay. Well, in that case, I will just go ahead and back up a couple feet, and I'll see so right here next to Morgan, and that will end my turn.
All right. Next up, we're at the start of round 4. You've turned a quarter in this fight. There's only one of these things left, and it looks very bad. Taj, you are up.
To look or not to look? That is the question.
Run, I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. I'm just gonna get him. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to have Tart move here as a bonus action and do his flamethrower stuff. Tart will avert his gaze. So he doesn't get hit by the Umber Hulk stuff. Flamethrower. So he has advantage on the save for DC 15, DC 17, 15 fire.
Oh,
Oof.
good lord. All right. So he only had 5 hit points
Alright,
left, and he just took 15 points of damage. So how does Turret kill this last Umber Hulk?
So as Umber Hulk is like trying to slam and claw onto Taj, Tart just kind of rolls under his legs. It looks down, it looks up at him, and then right in the face as it kind of like lurches and curls up like a bug and kind of falls over dead as Tart just rolls past like R2D2.
All right, you watch as Turret lights this thing up from underneath.
Nice.
It screams out as its eyes get hit by that fire, and as it dies, they kind of bubble and burst.
Yeah. Taj is just gonna prestidigitate. Does he have prestidigitation? He doesn't. Never mind. He's just gonna get a dirty rag and just kind of wipe it off. Says, "There you go. Nice job, pal.
All
Everyone's
right.
still alive.
Everyone's alive. I'm missing a little bit of arm, but I'm okay."
All right. Well, some of you got walloped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you didn't get touched.
Well, if you're good, it's a skill issue, if you ask me.
It is a little bit of skill issue, I'll admit.
It's not a skill issue. It's me looking at your ACs and thinking, "Oh God, I'll never hit that." Not with this thing.
You go, well, and
Yeah.
then you crit, and then you crit, and you roll a 23, and then there you go.
Mhm.
All right. Is that the end of the tunnel? Have we checked the end, the far end? Nothing else over there? Anything cool?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's
Pyre,
see.
when you and Brynjar, when you two were down there, it just looked like the end of that part of the cave.
Cool. Worm Killer, do you need a potion of greater healing? Would that help you?
Oh yes, that'd be great, lass. If you wouldn't mind.
Well, I've got a bevy of lesser potions as well, if you need.
I gave
Let's see.
him one greater healing potion.
All right, and as soon as he grabs it, he's just gonna guzzle it down. It's like,
This
he's
is
gonna
the
just
Diet
guzzle
Doctor
it,
healing.
Yep. Okay, it was another 14. All right,
I have
that's
a
not too
collection-
bad. All right.
I have a collection of
Okay.
greater healing. Could you use more?
I think I can go. I think I can do without. I think I have. I can do without the one word now. Any burps. After drinking the fuzziness of the greater healing potion.
Because remember where you guys are at now. I think you've already taken two short rests.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
we have to soldier on.
Yeah,
Why don't you
can't.
drink these up while we're walking, Dave? And I'll hand him 2 standard healing potions as well.
Okay.
We don't
Alright,
want to. If we're
so-
fighting this big thing, we're not going to want to be not at our best.
Mhm.
So Taj, from the other end, you just watch all your friends just pouring potions into Worm Killer
Dave, we
Dave,
care about you, and we want you to we want to make sure you're okay.
while you yourself are like at half
Aw.
health. How does that make you feel?
I'm at half health, but he's a burly dwarf who usually likes to get into melee. So
I
you know.
can't see yet. I'm working my way.
Dave, I'd be
Oh,
devastated
oh,
if something happened to
He's
you.
a
Aw.
he's our melee dwarf, so he's gonna get in tough.
Mhm.
I look at Taj, I
Right.
see how shitty he looks, and I just hand over a greater healing. Tell me if you need another.
I will take the one, thank you.
Let's start with that.
We got where's the potion macro? There it is.
Wow, this thing does not look or smell any better now that it's burnt to a crisp.
No, as it turns out, no. I don't think that's gonna come out of tart anytime soon. Gonna
That
be
is
the same
bloody
bath.
disgusting.
Do you need another one, or are you good?
I'm fine for now. I'll stay further back.
Taj is a tough
We'll
guy.
look
He
at-
can take it.
Don't worry, guys.
So
God,
Worm. Now this thing is. This, by the way, this card is still over. This is still. Is this card by here? This mine card, is that still like up working order or anything?
It's just not on the tracks.
we gotta get that.
Okay.
On. We
So
gotta- we
Worm
gotta
Killer, he's
find
gonna
it.
try to pick it up and put it and set it actually on the track.
It's gotta be like hundreds of pounds.
Okay. So,
Whoa.
Lift with
That's
your
nothing.
knees.
all right. So, where are you trying to put it on this track, or where are you trying to put it?
I'm gonna put it on this one right here.
All right. Give me an athletics check at disadvantage because you're having
Okay,
it does weigh a
athletics
lot,
check
and
at
you're having to move it quite a bit.
Right. Okay, that's a 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you kind of struggle with it, but you're able to put it on top of here.
Okay, boom. And how many can it, is it? Is it wide? Is it big enough for everybody to fit in?
No, it is not. It would be big enough for probably two of you to fit in.
Hmm.
Bring
It
your
would be
elbow
very
chest
funny
along.
though.
Well, if anyone wants to take advantage of this little contraption, one of us can. I mean, could. I don't know how.
We should
Push
probably
or pull
keep
you
the
or
cart with us just in case we run into a boatload of treasure and we need to take it out. Best case scenario,
Mhm.
you never know. Plus, we could use this thing as cover, I guess, if we need to.
Sure.
Probably better to have it than to just
and
leave it, right?
Oh, of course, yes. I mean, I just
Smart
figured- I
thinking,
just
Dave.
figured if people want to. Well, I just figured something if in case some people were tired of walking, and so
That's why we love
and so he's basically, and so we're gonna be go. So we're gonna be hauling this cart. We're probably gonna go down this yay direction over here.
All right. So as you guys decide to go down this direction, with I guess Worm Killer Dave in a cart, and the rest of you on foot, we will pick up there next week, as it is already 10
Mhm.
o'clock and I am already tuckered out.
Okay. All right.
All right. Very good.
Yay! Getting closer to our
we
objective.
have a mine cart, guys.
Yes, right.
There you
Well, that's
go.
good.
How is that
we
going to
want.
fit into the plot?
Alright.
How to find out.
The minecart? Who knows? It
Yeah.
might be crucial. It might be
We're gonna find a shitload of loot, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, dang, it doesn't fit in our bag of holding," and then the
Right.
mine cart
yeah.
rolls into camera view.
I mean, at this point, I think the
Yep.
mine cart is already tied with Taj for being everyone's favorite party member.
Yeah.
So
Party member, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
Well, yeah.
hope you guys had a good time this week.
Great
Yep,
time.
we did.
always,
Oh,
We
Yep.
will pick
we were
up.
in top form tonight. Feels like, and you too, George. Thank you.
we will.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I'm not in top form. I'm tired and I have a horrible headache.
But we had
will.
fun all the same.
Glad you guys had a good time. We will pick back up Monday. Say
Did
goodnight.
you originally
Alright.
did
So-
you originally plan for 3 of those things, or did I just do ludicrous amounts of damage for you to throw in a third one?
I didn't
Oh,
plan
wow.
on those things at all. I planned on the greater water elemental to give you guys way more of a challenge. But
Yeah.
that's you know
That went out the window.
yeah.
You-
And as soon as that,
Grinyar is just a lawnmower.
and as soon as you guys went out the window, or when that went out the window, and you guys were exploring the other end of the chamber, I was like, oh, that'd be a good time for like a couple of Umber Hulks. And then seeing as how much damage you did to that first Umber Hulk, I was like, oh, clearly I need a third.
Well, thinking on your feet, but that's great. Yeah. Brynjar is staggeringly effective.
Yep.
Many monsters are coming down with a case of sudden and lethally being too close to Brynjar.
The tattoo is a little much because that's like
Yeah.
crazy amounts of damage, and then I just heal, and I'm like,
It is stupidly powerful for a magic item.
You did spend a
again,
lot of money.
Tasha's.
You did spend a lot
I
of money on
spent a ludicrous amount of money. That is,
It was worth it.
All right. Well,
Alright.
we will see you guys next Monday then. Have a good night.
All right.
Say
Night,
goodbye,
everyone.
guys.
Happy
Say
Labor
good-
Day.
Say goodbye to everybody in chat and everybody watching on YouTube.
Goodbye, chat.
Good night, everyone.
Good
What
night,
they
chat.
said.
And good
Remember-
night, YouTube.
So like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
See, we're
yes.
not like other channels. We put that at the
And
end.
you gotta hit the bell. You gotta hit the bell. You gotta do that.